athletic family that I'm sure he'll tell you about.
Yeah, I'm Brian Bobek from Palatine, Illinois, Freshmen High School, number 51, and I'm center. So, in the first month, it's just been a great experience for me. I'm kind of getting used to the college experience and stuff like that. I don't know, taking a class and going to workouts and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know, I felt like I've gotten a good start for going to college.
And Brian, you got a brother at Michigan State, and both your mom and dad played athletics in college?
Yes, I have a brother at Michigan State. He's a fullback, and my dad was a linebacker at Iowa, and my mom also played basketball at Iowa.
Question or two for Brian.
Brian, are you going to concentrate on center, or do you feel like you can learn some guard stuff? What's sort of your approach to this season?
I think I'm mostly going to concentrate on center. I could possibly play guard if need be, so I think it would be beneficial to learn it, but I think for the most part, just concentrating on center.
Have you found yourself having to explain to folks back home and stuff what's really going on at Ohio State? I mean, how tough has that been for you to see, what's gone on here the last several months, but the light's kind of at the end of the tunnel, or you can see the light at the end of the tunnel a bit, I would guess now.
It hasn't been too tough. I mean, most people are pretty understanding when I explain it. They take my word for it, so it hasn't been too rough. Nobody's giving me a really hard time about it or anything. But yeah, I've definitely been getting a lot of questions about it. But like I said, they've all been understanding.
How much have you and your brother talked about that, the game against Michigan State?
We haven't really talked about it too much. I mean, it'll be an interesting experience, but like I said, we haven't talked about it too much. It's not really something that we worry about. It'll just be fun.
With all the other Big Ten schools in your family, why was Ohio State the right place for you?
It was just a place that I felt at home. I had checked out a bunch of other places in the Big Ten, and this was just the place that I felt the most comfortable. And my whole family, having gone to different places in the Big Ten, they fully supported my decision. Just because, like I said, it was where I felt at home, and that they know that that's what's best for me.
Thanks, Brian. Yep.
I'm Jeff Heuerman. I'm from Naples, Florida. I went to Barron Collier High School. We're number 86 here, and I'm still exploring all of majors yet. And well, I mean, I've been here for a little bit more than a month. I enrolled early in January, and it's been great since I got here. So,
how much do you think you've changed physically and just as a football player from getting here?
Well, my first physical when I got here, I was 224, and then I was about 254 before I left for summer, at the end of summer. So I've changed a little bit physically.
What do you owe that to? The weight training, the better food, or what do you owe that to?
Definitely the weight training.
Yeah.
Just how hard we work out and stuff, and just taking care of your bodies and stuff. So it's been great.
Jeff, what impressed you about Ohio State? Were you recruited to Florida as well, I assume?
Yeah, I mean, I just like to give the best, to be honest with you. It's just a cool feeling, it's just a lot different. I didn't really want to stay in Florida, and I just got up here and liked it the best. I feel like it was just one huge kind of, it was everyone's so experienced around here, you know what I'm saying? Everyone knows what they're doing, and it just felt like the best fit for me.
How far ahead of the game do you feel you are, having gone through the spring and stuff? I mean, people were kind of talking about you at the end of it, and stuff.
I mean, a lot of
fun. Is that the idea,
Yeah, I mean, you compete physically and mentally. A lot of the big difference between high school and college is, mental. And, there's so much more thinking involved in the field, so yeah, I mean, just knowing all the plays, knowing what to do, knowing who you're going against and stuff, it's been, I think it's a big advantage.
Joe, how would you sum up this recruiting class coming in? I mean, obviously Ohio State's taken a few shots here recently because of the publicity situation, but you guys, how would you sum up y'all's class from the standpoint of talent, et cetera, guys you see around you and stuff?
I mean, it's great. I mean, you'll see them all come through here. I mean, they're all big-time prospects, all big-time guys. I mean, they're big, too. I mean, coming in here as freshmen. And I mean, a lot of them will have a chance to play this year and actually contribute.
And with new
One
coach,
last question. Go ahead.
with you know, different guy as a head coach now than the guy who recruited you, we know how much, you know, that's an adjustment for the current players, but for an incoming freshman, how huge of an adjustment is that for you?
You mean from new coach?
Yeah, from Tress to Fickle.
Well, I mean, I kind of got to see. I mean, I got to be under Tress for a little while for spring ball and stuff, and I mean, I think Fick's gonna be great. You know, he's a hard-nosed guy. You know, we're gonna kick some people's ass. I mean, I'll tell you that much. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah. So I mean, Tress was a great guy. He's an awesome coach. And, I mean, I really like Fick too. So I mean, it doesn't really affect me very much. You know, we're gonna have fun either way. We're gonna win either way. We're Ohio State. I mean,
Jeff, that JT on your wristband, that isn't for Jim Tressel, was it? Or?
yeah, that is for Jim Tressel. A lot of the guys have them. You know, so it is stands for Jim Tressel.
Thanks, Jeff.
I go play golf now.